Imagine waking up to a world where the stock market is on fire, with the Dow rallying 400 points for the second day in a row, and the S&P 500 closing at another record high. This is exactly what happened, leaving investors and analysts alike wondering what's driving this surge. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite the market's euphoria, some experts are warning of a potential downturn, citing concerns over inflation and interest rates. And this is the part most people miss. The fundamental stock market backdrop remains robust, according to Wolfe Research, with a solid earnings season and strong secular tailwinds like the AI spending narrative. However, not everyone is convinced, and some are even calling for a jumbo rate cut. So what's really going on? Let's dive in and explore the key factors driving the market's recent performance. For starters, the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite have notched their second day of record closing highs in a row, with 35 stocks in the S&P 500 reaching new 52-week highs. This is a significant milestone, and it's worth noting that some of the biggest gainers include Meta Platforms, Paramount Skydance, and Ulta. But what's driving these gains? One possible explanation is the rotation into lower quality stocks, which may be playing out now that expectations for Federal Reserve rate cuts are elevated. This is a controversial topic, and some experts are warning that aggressive rate cut repricing could heighten risks of a market sell-off after the Federal Reserve's Jackson Hole Economic Symposium later this month. Others, like Rick Rieder, BlackRock's chief investment officer for global fixed income, are calling for a jumbo rate cut, citing a dismal jobs report and soft inflation data. So what do you think? Are you bullish or bearish on the market's prospects? Do you think the Fed will cut rates? And if so, by how much? Let us know in the comments. In other news, Cisco is set to release its earnings, and some notable statistics ahead of the release include a 20% year-to-date gain and a 150% increase since Chuck Robbins became CEO in 2015. Bank of America is recommending buying bonds ahead of the Fed's rate cuts, citing a good outlook for demand. Goldman Sachs has raised its price target for Broadcom to $340, implying almost 9% upside from Tuesday's closing level. And in a surprise move, crypto exchange Bullish has priced its IPO at $37 per share, above the expected range, giving it a total market value of $5.4 billion. These are just a few of the many stories making headlines in the world of finance, and we'll be keeping a close eye on developments as they unfold. So, stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments. The market may be volatile, but one thing is certain, it's going to be an interesting ride.